Where is that train? Hello, and welcome to Beaglington-On-Sea. The train is late. So yes, hello and welcome back to Beaglington-On-Sea. Now today I'll be talking a bit about my antique shop and my supermarket and my pub as well, if I figure I've got time. So I'll take you down in a minute to street level where we can have a look at those. And as you can see, there's some trains, and so I'll do a bit of running in on the layout, which I hope you'll enjoy. So let's get down to see what's in the shop window. So, first stop usually in the morning after the school run is to go down to Centre and pick up some shopping. So, as you can see, I've got the super quick card kit for the supermarket, which also comes with the antique shop, and I used a receipt from Centre. It was a perfect fit, lettering wise, to fit over the original sign, and I found that the canopies and the doors actually match the Centre colours as well. So it's all really a coincidence that it's that colour, but it works really well. And inside, you might not be able to see, if I move backwards and forwards, there are people standing just inside the door, probably putting on hand sanitizer, but the walls are painted in green and yellow for the Kerry colours. Or if you're in England, maybe the Norwich City colours. And you can see all the wares in the shop window. I didn't put as much effort into doing the shop window on this one because I was trying to get the people in and stuff sorted. And I wasn't really sure that I could actually improve it because I didn't have any 00 scale, supermarket things. But yes, that turned out really well. And as you can see, there's a light inside. So I used the scale lighting system because I had a load of it left over from an old layout, and it was just easier to use. Although it would be, if I did it on another layout, I might use something a bit less finicky. And then over here, as I was always a fan of Bargain Hunt and the Antiques Road Trip and stuff, I had to have an antique shop. So you can see in the window just there. I'll move it actually. Hang on, because it's out of focus. Although, just a moment, because it looks like someone switched the light off in there. I can't tell. I'll just go and check. So as it turned out, it was just that the light was appearing too dim with the main light on. So there you go. There's the front of the antique shop, and as you can see, it's on Station Road behind the station just here. And now you can see the inside of there lit up. The upstairs, I don't know, it looks like it's on fire or something. It's very bright, but that's just the position of the bulb. Whereas it works a bit better in the antique shop. It's a bit paler, and I like the way that the pattern of the windows shines onto the street like in real life. So now I'll take it down here in a sec and show you inside the front window. Now here we are looking through the window, as you would if you were walking down the street. And as you can see, there's a big shiny thing in the window. That's a polished 5-cent coin, which I made a little stand for. And so it's in its own display. It's like a big brass disc or whatever it would be made of, copper maybe. And then, as you can see, there's also some big green things. Those are actually pieces of sea glass that I picked up off the beach here. And they look like sort of precious gems or something, so I figured I would stick those in. And then that in the corner, that brown object with, I don't know, I think it's a cottage or something in it. It's actually a station poster that I then made a frame for, and it actually has a little, the little fold-out bit that you get on the back of frames to hold them up. So that's quite cool. I enjoyed doing that. I'll have to see if I can find a picture to stick up in the video of what it looked like before I put it into the building. And then look, so there you go. There's how the street scene looks at this end. And I'll show you behind them actually in a second as well. Neat little thing that I did. There's the delivery lorries. And then, as you can see, there's the pub. And actually, I haven't actually shown the layout lit up like this, so there's just a little view. I'll have to do it in the nighttime stuff in more detail at some point. Now here we have the back alley of the shops, which is actually made from, there's a path here. That's actually made, I think, from the path that runs along the side of the engine shed and the engine shed kit from Super Quick. And then I built this wall to separate the orchard from that path out of a Metcalf platform kit wall, and then it's got like capstones that run along it, and so it runs along the back there, and so it's a little access alley. So I thought that looked quite good. Not to blow my own trumpet or anything. And then as you can see, you've got the orchard and Trevor and some beehives as well, nestled under the trees, although we had a bad storm the other day, and as you can see, one of the trees has blown over. Taken down to the pub, the Swan Inn. There used to be a pub called the Swan in a place called Hoxton, which was sort of near where I lived, so I thought that was kind of neat. As you can see, a certain person has turned up, which means there must be trouble somewhere in Beaglington-On-Sea. And then, as you can see, I've done a typical pub carpet downstairs, and then there seems to be sorry, mind the privacy. There appear to be some people upstairs in the red room, and then back here we have some delivery barrels of beer. You've got ones that have just been delivered and some that are just being loaded up onto the back of the dray, so they'll be taken away. And I've used more Metcalf station platform walling over here to kind of fence off the beer garden, which needs some benches from the railway. And I have a gate as well, because I have some dapole fencing over there, or dapole, or whatever they're called. And so that's the gate off of that to sort of keep things private. And there's a small little bit of fence around here as well, which hems it all in. And there's the signal. So yes, that's just the pub. It's just the Super Quick kit. I haven't made that many modifications to it, so although the roof is getting kind of faded from the sun shining in the window, which I didn't think we'd have that much sun in Ireland to do that, but apparently so. Anyways, yeah. Oh no, who could that be? So now I guess we'll go and run some more trains, I suppose. So running on the layout today, one of the locos is this. It's named Davros, and it's a Bachmann Junior diesel that I repainted. And what I've also done as well, I'll just pop this off, if I can get it off. There you go. I've removed the roof, and I've cut the black pieces off of it that would fill in the windows, and I've made see-through glazing for my windows as well, and added a little engineer, the driver, so he can be seen through the windows. I'll pop that back on in a sec before I start running. And so yeah, Davros was one of the names of our ginger cat, who's no longer with us. But yeah, so I've got a couple of engines named after him. And then I've got this, a new railroad train pack thing that I got, which has these 3 tankers in, which I got on offer on Amazon, which was quite good, and they look good. And this is my original one. I might weather the other ones a bit. And then this was a bargain, I think, on eBay, because it didn't have a roof. So what I did was I got a piece of cardboard, I shaped it into place, and then I used some, like, I don't know, it was like copper wiring or something, and shaped it into the little runoff things to stop the rain pouring on the poor guard when he leans out the window or the veranda door. And then I don't know what this thing is. It was just sort of like a piece of brass, turned brass or something. I don't know, a whistle or something. And I used that for the stovepipe then. And then it had a roof, and I think it looks all right. So that's just my little modern consist that's running today. So, the train still delayed, so I figured I'd pop down to the pub. So here I am at the Swan, having a drink. So remember, you can like, share and subscribe to my channel and stuff, and see you around. So take care, and cheers.